On the Fire Watch tonight, beginning our special report, today marks 6 months since the South Obenchain, Alameda, and Slater fire swept through Jackson, Josephine County, as well as parts of Northern California, scorching thousands of acres of land and leaving thousands of people without a home.
As News Watch 12's Brett Taylor reports, even though some people were able to save their homes from last year's wildfire, they were not left unscathed by those flames.
And I said, is my house still standing? Is my house still standing? And he said, when we left, your house was still standing.
Janice Schultz and her husband were one of the lucky ones to have their home survive the devastating South Obenchain fire that hit exactly 6 months ago. And although the couple's home is still standing, they weren't unscathed by the flames.
But the loss we did incur has affected us both deeply. We've spent 45 years here, building things. Everything we lost, my husband built. So it was really quite personal.
The couple lost their guest house, a little side house, their workshop with all of their tools and equipment inside of it, 2 chicken coops, and 4 sheds. But Janice says that things could have been a whole lot worse if it wasn't for their fire break that protected their home alongside with their husband.
It was 100% the reason that we stayed untouched.
During the spring before the September wildfires hit southern Oregon, Janice and her husband created a defensible space surrounding their home by making sure that all flammable material near their house was removed. But even with the defensible space protecting a home, there's never a guarantee that a wildfire won't reach your house.
There's never going to be 100% chance that your house is going to make it because it's a natural disaster. We can't plan for everything. But I can tell you that when you do have defensible space, your house is much more likely to survive a wildfire.
For Sharon and Mike Bateman, they weren't so lucky. 5 months ago, I spoke to Sharon and Mike about what it was like to lose their home and have learned that the couple did create a defensible space surrounding their house before the South Obenchain fire hit. But it wasn't enough.
Every day we're exhausted. Every day we're working on something and we feel like we're spinning our wheels just to try to get back up on even ground.
6 months later, Sharon, Mike, and Janice are starting to move forward with rebuilding parts of their property that were lost, but say if it wasn't for their community support, they don't know if they'd be here at this point in the process of recovery.
So much of our community has just come together with us and backed us up, and people have just been so good to us in helping us rebuild.
When I came home, I couldn't have got along without the neighbors letting us know what was going on, outside of our land.
Reporting in Eagle Point, Brett Taylor, News Watch 12.